What's up, guys? It's episode 298. Welcome back to the show. Okay, happy November. What? Hi, happy November, happy Halloween, happy Thanksgiving, Merry Christmas. It's the year is over. At this point, it's like 2022 is what, 2 months away? What just happened? I don't know. I actually Googled before the show how many days ago was March 1st, 2020. And on howlongago.com, it says March 1st, 2020 was 1 year, 8 months, and 3 days ago. There's your little trivia fact for the day. Anyway, guys, oh my God. Hi, it's Jacqueline. Welcome back to the show. Welcome back to the podcast. We're going to talk about Halloween today. We're going to talk about, what else did I have a list. God damn it. I wish I had it off the top of my head. Does Joe Rogan introduce himself? Like, hi, it's Joe. Welcome back to the Joe Rogan experience. Like, no, he doesn't. I don't know why I just did that. Halloween night recap. Fiesta Island. Invasion. Alec Baldwin. Africa Black. Shiba Inu, Meta, Baked Cookies, and BuzzFeed. I just read you my podcast idea list today, or topic list. I don't know what to start with. I guess it was just Halloween, so I'm going to recap my night. And yeah, let's get into it. Basically, okay, first of all, this is such a mess. Okay. It's Thursday. Okay. It's not Sunday when I should be recording this because I throw up an episode now once a week every Sunday. It's Thursday. So last week, Halloween night, it's kind of a blur. I'll tell you this. Didn't dress up. I went out to it's called Mavericks in Pacific Beach. I went out to this little, what do you call it? Outdoor, it's like a day club by day and a nightclub by night. Went out for a few drinks and yeah, that's all I did for Halloween. I actually still have 2 pumpkins in my car. I didn't carve. I picked them up at Trader Joe's and they're just still in my car. So I didn't really have a festive oh my God. I didn't have a very festive Halloween. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. And the story I want to tell about my Halloween night is that while we were at Mavericks in Pacific Beach, there was a point in the night where we wanted to go into the dance floor nightclub area. What did I say? A beach club by day, a nightclub by night. I don't know. There's a point in the night where we wanted to go dance on the dance floor, right? So on one side of the place, like the front end of the place, the back end was like but behind a wall where you dance, or what am I trying to say? It's like a separate room, okay? You had to wait in line to get into it. So I don't wait in lines, especially in nightclubs, right? Or bars. Like, I go to the front and I just walk through, okay? I don't understand lines, never have, never will. I don't wait in lines when it comes to turning up in the club and dancing and having a good night. It's inefficient, it's a waste of time, and there's better ways to do it. So what did I do? I noticed over by the bathroom door, in this Mavericks club place. I don't know. I honestly used to go to it a lot. I don't even know what it's called. Let me just tell you right now. Mavericks Pacific Beach. Mavericks. Pacific Beach. I'm in San Diego, by the way. If you're listening, you're like, where is she at? Mavericks Beach Club. Lively watering hole with a beachy vibe, features an expansive patio, TV sports and a bar bites menu. That's the Google description. It's cute. It's a nice spot. Go to maverickssd.com for more information. Okay. So I noticed over by the bathroom at this place that the exit to the dance floor was next to the bathroom. So I made note of that because I knew that was my entrance. Okay. Later on, when we decided we wanted to go on this dance floor, I waltzed over to that exit. Okay. I dragged my boyfriend with me and I told that bouncer guy at the door, the security guard, I said, look, he's leaving back to New York City tomorrow. And this is the last night we're going to be together. And we just want to have a good night and we don't want to wait in line. Can you let us in? He goes, sure. Walk right. And I walked right in with him. Just like that. Okay. So that was a success. That was easy. That was like a no-brainer. Just ask the guy at the exit door if we can go in that way, and it worked. So that was successful. That was great. I had high hopes to enjoy myself on the dance floor, dance, woohoo, have fun. There was like fog machines going off or whatever those, like during songs, there's like and smoke everywhere. Yeah, it was like one of those places. So anyways, yeah, I was like, if I was feeling good, I was like, ready to let loose. And then like 10 minutes into dancing, this is the story I want to tell because there's actually something deeper that goes along with it that I need to unpack on today's episode. About 10 minutes into this dancing party, we were just in a group of a ton of people drunk, and honestly people were doing I think this is what started it. I was really disturbed by the cocaine I was seeing on the dance floor and the people just nonchalantly doing it, and something about that I think started my mind. It started a downward spiral for me where I was just like, I cannot be around these people basically, and I was just so like put off by it, I guess, which is not typically me. Normally I'm just like, whatever, it's your life, I'm not bothered, like I don't care, just don't recruit me, don't try to shove it up my nose, right? Anyways, yeah, like 10 minutes in, I snapped into this mode where I was like, I felt like okay, I'm dancing, I'm having a good time, whatever, the music's playing, and I started to notice that I was being fake, or I was trying to I was faking my fun. I was faking my dancing. I wasn't really enjoying it. And I can't, and I'm like, wait a minute, how many other people around me are doing the same thing right now? They're just trying to look like they're having fun. Maybe they are actually having fun, but maybe they're like me and they're just like they're just like moving their body and just like, flinging around just to like fit in, to look like they're having fun. So that I started like overthinking that. And then I was like, I can't dance right now. I'm not actually enjoying this. This is loud, it's crowded, it's sweaty, it's hot. I'm not actually having fun. Okay? And maybe I needed more alcohol in my body. Like maybe I should have taken 6 shots and gone in there. I don't know. I didn't do that. Okay? I think I had maybe a couple drinks at that point. So I had to get myself out of there. I got out of there and my boyfriend, he actually was like, hey, are you good? Like, what's going on? Just, so we left the dance floor, through the exit, through the entrance, through my entrance, most people's exit. And I told him, I was like, wait, I think I wrote some notes down on my phone right now. Wait, I'm getting a text about, oh, okay. I wrote, I can't fake having fun. I enjoy watching people. I don't have to participate just to fit in the crowd. That's what I wrote. Yeah, like, it's Halloween, right? Everyone's in a cool costume. And I found myself, after we left the dance floor, enjoying people watching and watching these drunk, what were the outfits? drunk trying to think of Shiba Inus. What the fuck were people dressed up as? A lot of people were in like a Squid Game outfit, which I still haven't watched. I still haven't watched that show. So watching all these drunk clowns dressed up in their Halloween outfits, and I was having fun watching that and just like taking it all in and being really present. It was like it was the weirdest. I've literally never done. I haven't. Okay, first of all, I've been cooped up. If you can't tell, okay, I didn't party every weekend and go out in 2020 like most people, right? So now I'm back in that environment. It's just like it used to be, and I find myself in the dance floor or in the club on the dance floor, and I'm like, this isn't actually fun. And I had that realization, and then I was like, you know what? I just want to like sit back and watch the movie of people acting a fool in their costumes. And I told my boyfriend that I'm like, I just want to sit here and do that. I don't want to dance, and that's fun for me. And actually, at one point, this guy in front of me, he was a dickhead. That was his costume. I saw a couple of those throughout the night. It's like a costume where they have like a dick prosthetic. God, I don't know. That's like not appropriate to say. Sorry, Mom. It's like strapped on their forehead. Okay, and I forget what there was like a jacket that went with it. And this guy, who's kind of a older guy, like I'd put him at like 40 something, really tiny and scrawny. He was trying to strap his dick back there's no easy way to tell it, or nothing I'm going to say is going to sound like appropriate. He was trying to strap it back on his head because the strap broke. So, I sat there for like 5 minutes with him, and I was like helping him put the strap back on or loop it through. Anyways, so we did that. Honestly, like after that we left. We left it past midnight. I think we were there till like 12:30. But yeah, that was my experience on Halloween night. I had fun. Like, don't get me wrong. I had fun, but I had a moment of, wow, like it's crazy because my younger self totally would do that. I would fake having fun just to fit in. And I remember being in Vegas, actually. It was my first time being in a nightclub. I was at Omnia with my 2 girlfriends. And I remember thinking, okay, this is like what I've seen people do online, like on social media, like Instagram. And that's when Instagram is pretty new. People would still like post their stories of, being in a club and dancing. So I was like, oh my God, this is like, I'm doing it. Like, this is what people do. I'm here. And then I remember going by the DJ like as close as possible, because like I thought that was like what the cool thing to do was. Of course, you got to be literally up the DJ's ass to be to look relevant these days in a fucking nightclub. So I remember like getting as close as possible, and I was just like dancing and but I felt like I was acting. I was putting on a performance. I was like it wasn't like an authentic. I was in my head about it. And I don't know if this is just the way I am, but I wish I was a more carefree like okay, don't get me wrong. I have my moments where I can be completely, fully immersed in the music and the dancing, and then, I'm having a couple drinks and everything's fun. And, I have like, I'd say mostly like that, especially if I'm in a more intimate environment where I'm around people that I really like being around and not just like a bunch of strangers. But, yeah, anyways, that was like my first nightclub experience, and I was like fake enjoying myself, or fake, yeah. So on Halloween night, my point of saying this is, a few years later in my 20s, I had a realization where I was like, am I going on? Is this too long of a story? I feel like I'm repeating myself. But yeah, that was Halloween. Sorry, I'm thirsty. What else can I talk about? Shiba Inu, Alec Baldwin. Oh, let's do a quick story about my dog, because obviously I'm going to talk about Jimmy. If you're new to the show, I have golden. Honestly, it's like my identity now. It's like Jimmy and me are one person. It's like we're like a unit. all I post on Instagram is my dog. All I ever talk about with people is my dog. I'm that person now, and I know that about myself, and I don't care. Like it is what it is. Okay, I love my dog. But the story I have for you today is about Fiesta Island. Okay, it sounds fun, right? This island is in the middle of Mission Bay here in San Diego, and there's a dog park on it. And so my new find for Jimmy is Fiesta Island Dog Park, and he can run forever. He can have, it's all fenced in. It's like, I don't know how, I should look it up. How interesting is this going to be for people though? Fiesta Island Dog Park. It's all fenced and it's huge, and so he can run on the beach forever, and I don't have to worry about him like running away and getting loose, or it's all enclosed. And anyways, I took him there Saturday and Sunday. Dogs can roam without a leash in this large fenced space on a peninsula with meadows and a beach. Yeah, he loves it. And the cool thing, it's like dog paradise, honestly, because obviously there's dog beaches here in San Diego, but they're smaller, and there's a mixture of people with dogs and just regular people going to the beach, and it's not always... I like this Fiesta Island thing a lot better for him, and especially because here's the deal. I felt really sad when he came home from Washington because he was with my mom for 2 months, September, October. I felt sad because he was on farmland, running free in the fields every single day with my mom and my and then he comes back to my little apartment here in the city, and it's just a lot of sidewalks and just a lot of him on a leash. So I'm like, Jacqueline, you have to figure out something. There's got to be something here in San Diego that would be a better, because I can go to the dog parks also in the city here, which they're like small too. So I actually, speaking of the dog park, I was at I ran into a couple early in the morning with him, and they're like, have you ever taken him to Fiesta Island? I'm like, no, I didn't even know about it. So yeah, that's the story. Jimmy is now an island boy. He's out on that Fiesta Island. He's in those waves. He's running with other dogs. It's so amazing because there's like herds of dogs everywhere on this island. It's everybody. I found the gold mine. Found the gold mine for dogs in San Diego. Like everyone on the weekend is taking their dogs there. So there's these packs. They're running, and it's so good. It's so nice to see. And I just know he's living his best life. He's having so much fun. And yeah, so, and I think if you guys follow my Instagram, I post, obviously I'm constantly posting videos of him, but the way he runs in the water is so funny. It's like a worm. Like it's probably on one of my highlights. Anyways, so, okay, 2 stories down. We did Halloween night, Fiesta Island Dog Park for Jimmy. I watched Invasion. Is that what it's called? Invasion television series. I watched, what was it, the 4th episode? It's so good. And I realized why I like it. Invasion show. Right? Is that what it's called? Apple TV is an American science fiction television series created by Simon Kinberg and David Wheel. Premiered on Apple TV on October 22nd, 2021. This is a new show. Okay. We like it a lot. I like it a lot. Sorry, I'm scrolling here. The reason I like it is because there's multiple settings and storylines happening throughout the episode, and and they flip back and forth. Like the whole episode, you're going from like one part of the world to a different part of the world to a different part of the world and then once something crazy starts happening, they flip it to the next one, and then you're like, well, what just happened to the last scene? And then blah, blah. So the reason I figured out the reason I like it is because your brain is constantly, it's like perfect for our short attention span brains now that we all have because of our phones, and this is just like what common knowledge now that we're all pretty much. I hate when people are like, I'm so ADD, I'm so ADHD, I can't focus on anything because my phone's making me so scatterbrained, blah, blah, blah. It's like, okay, whatever that is we all have, I don't want to label it or fucking self-diagnose myself, but I feel like this show is perfect for us because of that. And I guess it's about like an alien invasion, but this last episode only had, I guess people are pissed. There's a lot of reviews about the show so far, and I think it took 4 episodes for an alien to finally show up. And the one that did, like, flew by in like a half a second. You knew it was an alien, but like you never really saw it. So yeah, I'm kind of hooked. I started on episode 4. I'm watching it with some people. Boyfriend. I hate talking. I'm not going to be that person who's like, my boyfriend and I are watching this show together. We're actually also on season, 5 of Billions. It's taking us like months to finish it. But yeah, that's kind of our show. And then we've been watching a lot of like home improvement renovation shows and like House Hunters, and all we do all day is look at Zillow and look at houses. And all over the country, like different states. Yeah, I guess this is what happens when you, like, early 20s Jacqueline wasn't really concerned about my future house someday, and now I'm just like obsessed with it. Like, I just want to build a life and create a future for myself that's like a little like magical storybook fairy tale where I have like a beautiful house and I have Jimmy in my house and I have this amazing family and I'm like cooking breakfast for my kids and I'm sending them off to school and I have a fucking Suburban and I'm going through the car line at the school, drop them off, and I go to Pilates at 10 and I'm a stay-at-home wife. No, I'm kidding. I actually just had a great conversation with a coworker about my future, and I'm like, I guess it's because I watched my mom work throughout my whole childhood. Like, all I know is a woman working. And working as an executive, as a top level executive at her company. Like, that's what I was shown growing up. And so I joke, I'm like, oh, I want to be like a little housewife, a little stay-at-home mom, but I can't really actually see myself doing that. I really like the idea of, because obviously I work for a PR company, if it's not already out there. It's like, maybe you guys know that, maybe you don't, but that's my day job, PR. But I really like how I feel when I'm working every day and I'm like actually part of something that's not just a self-absorbed, self-obsessed podcast. And then like I was actually telling him, I was like, I can't just do this. Like, I can't see myself just podcasting. The only way I could see myself just podcasting is if I did it 8 hours, if I did 40 hours on a microphone every week and made it feel like a full-time job. People dream about that. They're like, I don't want the 9 to 5. I don't want to work a traditional job. I just want to like make my millions and live on a yacht in Italy. It's like, I need to like do something every day. I need to work. I need to honestly, and even when it sucks and it's mundane and it's boring, I kind of like it. Because everything else that's sweet, it makes things sweeter. Am I programmed? Am I a product of, am I just a factory worker at this point? Have I been brainwashed? This is that having a career and being a professional working woman in the world is the best thing to do. I don't know. It works for me. I like it. Okay. I'm holding down a job for as long as possible. I'm buying Shiba Inu on the side. Actually, we'll talk about that later in the show. And you know what it is? As long as I can, I've been saying this for the last year since I started podcasting, but like finding this passion of mine to talk on a microphone and share myself, super vulnerably. Jimmy's looking at me like, get it right. Vulnerably. And yeah, like getting, what did I say? Like finding this has become my passion. This is like, it's my creative outlet. It's my hobby. Like I finally have a hobby. It's like, whoa, what do I do? Oh, what do you like to do for fun? I like to podcast. Okay. So I found that thing. So it feels good, I guess. What I'm saying is it's like nice to have a quote unquote regular job and then also have something you're super passionate about on the side. Does that make sense? Like it would suck. Oh, not only quote unquote regular job I love. Like that plus some like a hobby you love, perfect match. And I feel very blessed and very lucky to have that. But yeah, I guess where was I at? Oh, I was on Invasion talking about the TV show. Speaking of going on Zillow with my boyfriend, I get a text about fucking real estate in South Carolina is so cheap. He's probably on Zillow right now. Okay. Where's my note? I baked cookies. Oh yeah. The other night I was like, I got butter. I need to use up. And okay, wait, I made a pumpkin roll a couple weeks ago, so I needed to buy flour, sugar, like baking ingredients because I didn't have anything other than like almond flour and gluten-free flour and coconut flour and maple, like 100% pure maple syrup and coconut sugar and monk fruit sweetener. I only had like the healthified versions of flour and sugar and all those other baking ingredients. So I wanted to make an actual legit pumpkin roll with cream cheese frosting, and so I bought a bunch of baking stuff. And yeah, what was I going to say? Oh, so I had butter left over, so I was like, oh, I want to bake cookies. So I made oatmeal chocolate chip cookies, and they were great. And that's my update, okay? I baked cookies, and I baked like a full batch, and then I had leftover cookie dough, and so I had like 2 and gave away the rest, and then the next day, throughout my work day, I was just like going to the fridge with my claws and I was eating raw cookie dough all day, and I ate all of it. There was probably like enough for 5 cookies in that bowl, and I ate all of it. It's kind of like all I ate that day. I had an intention to, I'm zoning out. I'm staring at the freeway right now. Yeah, I know. That's my view. Okay. If you're wondering where I live, I can see the freeway from where I live. I can also see, this is probably not safe to disclose my vantage point to the audience, but look, I'm looking at airplanes right now and I'm looking at the freeway. I live in San Diego. Might as well drop a pin. It's a big city. I'm okay. I set an intention that day to bake the cookie dough, and I ate it instead. Okay, moving on. Sorry. Let me tell you this about working from home. Every day, around 5 p.m., I look out my window at Interstate 5. And I look at traffic and I go, wow, I'm blessed. I am blessed to not have to be in my car commuting on the freeway, driving home. But then again, it's like, hey, those people probably have a fun work environment. They're around a bunch of coworkers all day. They're, shooting the shit by the water cooler, whatever. It's not Joe Rogan's thing. He always talks about like water cooler talk and how he could never, I don't know. Anyways, Yeah, like you always think you have it. Maybe sometimes I'm like, oh, well, I have it better, but then also I'm jealous of that because sometimes I miss that typical work environment. But I can work anywhere in the world. I can fly somewhere and park my laptop down, and I have so much freedom and flexibility. And the best part is that I don't have to leave my dog all day while I'm at work, and that makes me feel good about. Like that's honestly the only reason I got Jimmy is because I work from home. So I don't know how people do it with like a big dog in an apartment all day and they just leave, and I guess that's what happens. I'm just picking at skin on my finger. Guys, I need to finish this episode. What time is it? Okay. Baked cookies. Trader Joe's has this new 85% dark chocolate from Uganda, and that's what I put into the cookies is the chocolate chips because I didn't have chocolate chips. And let me tell you, that is the best one they've come out with in a while. It's from Uganda. It's 85% dark chocolate. It's like probably a $2.99, maybe less. It's probably $1.99, and it's so good. Usually I get the there's another 85% one. But anyways, shout out Trader Joe's. I need to go there actually today. Facebook changed its name to Meta. What's my opinion on it? Hey Jacqueline, what's your opinion about Facebook? It's still going to be Facebook, but it's kind of like when Google, right? People are saying it's like when Google changed to Alphabet. What do I think about it? I'm not a Facebook user. I'm not a heavy Facebook user. I don't really care about Facebook. Facebook owns Instagram. I realize that. I am a heavy Instagram user. Am I saying that right? Yeah, they do. Yeah. Shit. I don't want to say something and sound like an idiot. I know that. Jacqueline, be confident. You know that Facebook owns Instagram. Yeah, it's like, and WhatsApp. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Top 5 companies owned by Facebook, in parentheses, Meta. This is already updated on Investopedia. Instagram, Onavo, Beluga, Oculus VR. Cool. Here's the deal. I don't really know how I feel about the metaverse or the fact, or I don't want to call it a fact, but it's starting to feel like a fact of life that we're going to be living in a virtual reality someday. It's going to be a big lifestyle change from where we are now at some point in the future. It's starting to feel like a fact, even though a big part of me thinks we need to pump the brakes as a society. And I don't think it's the best. It's easy for me to say. It would be like, so me saying this about the virtual world and the metaverse and how it's going to be the future someday. Like, or and how, like, just me saying this and being like hesitant is kind of like, I'm sure that's like someone literally sitting on a horse-drawn carriage bitching about Model Ts and being like, no, that's not the best way to go. Like, horse-drawn carriages are better than a car, an automobile. Like, I don't know why that's my comparison in my head right now, or the analogy I'm trying to draw. What am I trying to do right now? I'm trying to paint a picture, but it is. And here's the deal. That's life. Like, things evolve, things change, especially now. The acceleration of technology is making everything seem like it's going 10 times faster than it did when I was younger. Like, even now, like, things move fast with technology when I was younger, but now it's like you blink and there's an iPhone 13. Like, what just happened with, like, what? So I struggle to imagine the future where a lot of things are virtual and digital, and we're like using VR glasses to like check our emails, or I don't know, like it's, I don't know it's gonna happen. Like eventually things are gonna evolve, but my take on it is kind of like, I don't know how much more my brain can handle, to be honest. Like, it's kind of gotten to the point now, and I'm not proud to admit this. Not proud to admit this. I don't know if you can relate to me right now. I know about phone addiction, right? I know about how it's not great for our brains before bed, and being on your phone for 5 hours a day is unhealthy, like technically not a good thing to do, and it takes you out of the present moment, and it's messing with your mental health and blah, blah, blah. Like, listen, I know that shit. I know it. I keep hearing about it, right? This is going to sound weak, okay? I'm admitting this about myself, but like, it's gone to the point where I'm just like, don't care. Just like, this is life now. Like an iPhone in your hand all the time. It's okay. I don't know if you can relate to this one. It's starting to feel like another limb. Like, it's starting to just like, for example, I'm at Fiesta Island with Jimmy, right? He's running on the beach. I have my phone. I'm taking pictures of him the whole time. At the same time, I'm posting on Instagram, you know, the story of him on the beach. It's just like, I'm flowing. It doesn't even take time. I'm just like doing it. Okay. It's like, oh, you're at a coffee shop and you sit down with your little cappuccino. It's like, snap a pic, post on your story. I don't even think about it. Okay. It's just like a way of life. It's a lifestyle. So instead of fighting it and being like, oh, it's bad for my mental health, it's like sucking my life away and blah, blah, blah. It's like, I just feel it's just starting to feel like another limb. Okay. And I'm just flowing with it. I don't need to do, yes. This is where I'm like insecure a little bit about myself. Like, I could just imagine someone listening right now being like, just by the way you're talking, I can tell you need a cleanse off, like, from your phone, and a social media detox, and you need to reduce your screen time and put your devices down and meditate and like, I get it. I know the way I am, and I accept myself, and I'm starting to realize, okay, I'm approaching 30. I'm like, I don't think we're going to go away from this phone thing in our hand all day for a while. And I can't imagine myself, like, yeah, maybe when I have a kid or whatever, I'm going to be more occupied. But it's also for work. Like, I'm using my phone all day for work. I'm one of those people. So what do? Don't fight it. Feel it. Okay. Feel it. Feel your phone in your hand right now. Okay. Hold it. Thank your phone. Thank you, phone. Thank you for being... It's like, one time in high school, I had to take a test, a stats test, and I took a picture of my calculator and I tweeted a picture of it. And the caption the tweet that went with the calculator was, I hate you, but I love you. I don't want you, but I need you. Okay? And that's how I feel about my iPhone right now. I fucking hated math. I hated my calculator. I didn't want my calculator, but I needed it, and I loved it because it solved my problems. Okay? Same goes for my fucking iPhone. And that was that deep? Was that philosophical? I don't know. Is that why you tune in? For those golden nuggets of information and wisdom from me? Maybe. Put that in a quote. Print that out and frame it. Put it on a t-shirt. You know what's hilarious? Am I still recording? I gotta laugh. You guys want to laugh with me right now? What subject was I even on? Oh, the metaverse, Facebook. So when I first came out with my show a year ago, I set out on September 4th, 2020 to podcast 7 days a week for a year. Every single day for a year, right? I made it till June. 300 episodes about. And early on, I talked about merch. I was like, I'm coming out with merch month 2. Like, I was really hot and heavy in the beginning with the show. I was very cocky, and I had to feel, I was in such a low place mentally. I was so down in the dumps in 2020, depressed. I had a really rough time. I was one of those people, and One of those people. Why do I keep saying that? And I had to, it was, I had to like fake confidence and just like I like overcompensate for how low I was feeling by being really obnoxiously confident and arrogant and cocky about my show, and like, I'm going to the top charts with this thing, and I'm gonna start selling merch and blah blah. Like, I even came out with a Patreon. Like, excuse me, I came out with a Patreon right away. I actually started making, so the most should I even tell anyone how much I made on Patreon? I was pretty proud of myself for like not even promoting my show. I was like, damn, okay. I had a handful of patrons. I don't know if I still do. It's patreon.com. If you're curious, it's still live. I don't update it, so it's like, what's the point of subscribing if it's honestly like a, hey, I support you and your podcasting journey, but I'm not going to give you any content on Patreon for a minute. I should, maybe, I do have a new content schedule kind of in the works. I'm finally starting to realize I need to make a schedule for my content, so perhaps I will do that, or I'll include Patreon content on there. That would probably, I would promote it more if I had more, if I had exciting new stuff for you guys every week. I don't even think I finished the Patreon. It's patreon.com/TJMS, which stands for The Jacqueline Monroe Show, obviously. Patreon.com/TJMS. Go check it out. There's like 3 subscription options starting at $5. And, I support other shows. Shout out Daddy Issues podcast. I don't listen to every episode. I just like what they're doing over there, and I throw $5 at them every month just to like support, because I really think what the conversations they're having are important, and they're entertaining, and they're good at what they do, and I've listened to them since the beginning. And yeah, so it's like the same thing for me. If you're just like, am I asking you for money right now? I kind of am. Should I try a little harder? If you're like, hey, I like hanging out with Jacqueline once a week on her show, and it's comforting, and it like helps me get through my workout, or it helps me she helps me while I'm cleaning my house, like get through the cleaning, or wherever you're listening. Maybe if that's you and you want support, if you want to thank me back. What the fuck? It's $5, $10, or $20. I don't know. Go patreon.com/TJMS. I'm never doing that again. What topic was I on? I keep doing that. Where's my note? Oh, was I on? Oh, no. We gotta laugh. Okay, so early on when I started my show, I was cocky, right? I was talking about merch, and my 2 merch ideas, merch is short for merchandise. My 2 merch ideas were thumb braces, because of social media addiction, and phone hammocks or beds. So I was, in my opinion, I believe thumb braces, thumb support is going to be trendy in the next decade. Like, we're going to need, it'll be part of your outfit. Like, it'll be fashionable to wear a thumb brace. That's my prediction. I'm saying it now. Who knows what's going to happen? I also think blindness is going to happen, or not blindness, but something's going to go on with our eyes too. Something's going to malfunction. And maybe I should come out with like screen protecting glasses, whatever. So when I say let's laugh together right now, I have Dr. Quervain's syndrome currently. I think it's called Dr. or de Quervain's. I have de Quervain's syndrome, also known as mommy thumb. Okay. This has hurt my thumb, the tendon below my thumb, right on my wrist, has hurt since March. Okay. It's currently November. And sorry, when I just said the month, I almost blacked out. It's currently November. Sunday, March 1st, 2020 was 1 year, 8 months, and 3 days ago. Just a little reminder. There's your trivia fact again. So yeah, I just can't believe that this year is like almost it's over. So yeah, my thumb's hurt since March, and I believe it's called mommy thumb. A lot of women who have babies get this when because they're constantly picking up their kids and grabbing them like under their armpits, and they're lifting them up, and they're even like toddlers, like any moms out there with young kids are susceptible to this kind of injury. And I'm also a mom to a dog, and this is the issue. I lift him up a lot, whether it's getting him in the car, whether it's getting him up on my bed. And the start of this thumb issue, and the whole point of me saying this is like, I literally have a thumb brace, and it has nothing to do, maybe it's partially due to my social media addiction, my thumb scrolling, what am I saying? But it's mostly because, well, the first day it happened, Jimmy was pulling on the leash, and it like ripped my thumb, like pulled away from my wrist, and then it strained that tendon. And then it honestly happened on the other, it's my right hand, and it happened on the left hand too, but the left hand healed, and now the right hand is just like permanently fucked. I feel like I need to get injections in there. I looked up like rehab for it, and I have to wear a brace for 2 weeks consistently. I've done that. It doesn't work. I have to do like thumb exercises or like wrist exercises. Don't do them. Honestly, I'm just kind of living with it, but thought that might be fun to mention, because I wanted to come out with thumb braces as merch, and I'm actually a user. I'm a daily user. Actually, when I remember. Went to the doctors last week for my yearly. Went great. I wrote a note that I went to the doctors. Okay. Oh shit. Shiba Inu. So I've been seeing, now you have to understand, with stuff like this, with like Shiba and crypto and all these little meme coins happening, like coming out constantly, and there's so many little cryptocurrencies you can invest in, right? It's like easy to be hard on yourself and be like, oh, I shoulda, when I heard about it at first, I shoulda, woulda, coulda, right? So for me, or something you should know about me, what am I saying? During the pandemic, I kind of got really into these YouTubers that one of them, well, honestly, the main one I watch is Meet Kevin. I don't know if that rang a bell to anyone out there. I watch Meet Kevin still to this day. I watch his videos. He makes like 5 videos a day. I watch him like every single day of the week. I'm not kidding. Like, Jacqueline, oh my God, are you kidding? No, I'm not kidding. So I started watching his videos, and then he was kind of in cahoots, or like he would make videos about these other YouTubers that were kind of into investing, and sometimes they talk about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, and so I started like slowly but surely watching investing related videos and crypto videos, and I even bought like an investing book, because I was like, you know what, I've never really been taught any of this stuff. I want to understand it better. I'm curious about, I don't want to be one of those people that's like, I don't get it, what's Bitcoin, I don't understand how the crypto coins work, and what's a blockchain. Like, I didn't want to be one of those people, and I also didn't want to be illiterate when it comes to investing in stocks, because I think it's such a basic, fundamental, it's so okay, it's not easy. What's the best way to put it? It's not as complicated as I feel like I thought it was. Like I just never really, I was just never really around people that had invested in stocks other than my grandpa was really into it, but I never really talked to him about it. Anyway, so last year I started educating myself. I really got into, I got deep on YouTube and started learning about it. And yes, that's a great source. I believe that people on YouTube that are talking about stocks and crypto are credible sources, and they know what they're talking about, and they even show you their portfolios with their millions. And like, I believe, like, certain people, it's obvious that they're like, and here's the deal, none of these people I'm watching are selling something. They're not selling a course, they're not selling anything like that. They're not trying to get you to sign up. It's like just free information, and they're educators. They're entertaining, they're educators. One of the guys I really like watching is Andre Jick. And he mixes in magic tricks with his videos, but he's like a top, one of the top, I'd say, accounts on YouTube that's talking about especially Bitcoin. In fact, I really like what he is saying about, or he made a video about the stock to flow model chart. I can't remember, something like that. I think it's called stock to flow. And he basically took that model and applied it to Bitcoin, and he like explained how the patterns are similar. So Bitcoin is whatever, it's like the price is probably gonna, they're saying like it by the end of the year. So what, we got 2 months, it's gonna be over 100K. Like, it's still at what, 60? It's like, when's that spike gonna happen? Because I'm sitting here going, we got 2 months. People are like, it's gonna be at 120 to 150, possibly 240,000 by the end of the year. I'm like, okay, we'll see about that. You can't really ever predict these things. There's a lot of outside factors at play too, but anyways, why am I talking about this? Oh, Shiba. Oh, so these people on YouTube that I've been watching over the last year have been talking about Shiba for months. I keep seeing all these titles on YouTube videos. Shiba Inu. Shiba. This is like earlier this year I'm seeing it, okay? And I didn't watch any of those videos. I was just thinking, oh, this is another Dogecoin video. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, Shiba Inu is a meme cryptocurrency coin like Doge that is supposed to defeat Dogecoin, or like rise above Dogecoin, right? Something like that. It's like the Doge's competitor. It's like an evil Shiba Inu. The coin, the picture of it, Shiba Inu. I actually saw Shiba Inu the other day, and I was like, this is a fucking sign. Shiba Inu token is a decentralized cryptocurrency created in August 2020 by an anonymous person or persons known as Ryoshi. It has been characterized as a pump and dump fraud scheme. Okay. Anyways, I just invested when it was at like, there's how many zeros right now? Like 4 zeros, 5 zeros at 0.4. 0.000004. Okay. Back earlier this year, and these videos are getting put out about it, and these guys were talking about, it was like, my point is, I wish I would have invested in like fucking February, and I didn't. So it's so typical of me. Like, you're just like, oh, it's just another Dogecoin video. It's like a code name for Dogecoin. I thought the Shiba Inu was just a code word for Dogecoin. I could have been this guy or this account that put in 8,000 last August and is now, I think, what is the value? It's like worth $5.6 billion. He put 8,000 into Shiba Inu. It's nuts. What am I saying? Oh, I just put a note on my thing to talk about Shiba Inu. Yeah, do you guys have it? Are you guys into crypto? Do you have Bitcoin? Do you have Dogecoin? Do you have Ethereum? I think I need to buy Ethereum. I don't have Ethereum. Is it annoying? I'm a girl. I'm talking about investing. Are you triggered? Is that not cool? Do I sound like a pick-me? Oh yeah, I love that. Okay, first of all, okay, the pick me girl thing on TikTok, I think that's where I first saw it, is so true. And I think I was kind of a pick me girl in the past. Or like I think I just tried I would do anything. Honestly, no, it wasn't that. I would just do anything to please people, just to make people like me. So, at a party, if they were cleaning up and or if they I would just like I would like volunteer to clean the kitchen and pick things up, and I don't know. Well, why am I saying this? Sorry, this is okay. Oh, a girl on a podcast talking about investing. I was like, who's triggered? Am I being a pick me right now? Am I just one of the boys? Yeah, maybe. I don't care. It's not that. Sometimes in life, it's like, why do we have to label that? Why can't it just be what it is? Like some girls. It's only when no. I think it's the pick me girl. No, there's some bad one. No. It's like when they're like, oh, this shirt doesn't, or they'll like try to call attention to like their body parts, like their boobs or something, or like, oh, like shoot, like a girl pointing to another girl at a party being like, oh my god, that would never fit me because my boobs are just so big, and they're like saying that in front of a guy just to like call attention to their boobs. Is that pick me? There's examples out there. There's like podcasts about pick me girls, but sometimes it's a little bit obvious and a little bit obnoxious, but other times it's like, hey, like for in you know, when I was saying like me cleaning up the kitchen at a party, like that's just me being a good person. It's not that deep. It's not like, oh, I'm trying to impress the boys. It's just like I feel like that was just a natural thing to do. Hey, it's a mess. I want to help out. That's how I was raised. Okay, I'm not a pick me girl. I'm not a pick me girl because I talk about cryptocurrency. Maybe I am. I don't know. I'm getting a Postmates notification from Tender Greens. Tender Greens, save $10 and don't forget the mashed potatoes. Bitch, it's not even close to Thanksgiving. It's November 4th and they're already advertising for mashed potatoes. Postmates, sit down. All right. I feel like I need to wrap this up. I keep saying that every topic change. Alec Baldwin. I wrote a note to talk about that. Wow. Tragic, sad, horrible, suspicious, a little bit like the details that have come out about how, I guess I should have looked this up and so I could speak on this a little more clearly, but it sounds like whoever was in charge of that gun or someone on that set before the scene or like prior to that event where Alec Baldwin shot the camera woman, they were like off to the side firing off rounds of actual bullets. So like that to me is a little bit, what do the kids say now? Sus? It's just sad. I don't know. I think he's innocent. I think it's a total fuck up, and I don't know what else to say. Like, what can you say? I guess the movie was about the movie they were filming. I'm giving no context. Like, if someone was listening to the show right now, they're like hearing about this for the first time. They're like, who's Alec Baldwin? What are you talking about? Who was shot? I don't get it. It's like they were on a movie set. Alec Baldwin shot. He pointed the gun at the camera and shot it and killed someone unintentionally. And that's what I'm talking about. But apparently the movie was about an accidental murder. So that's a little bit interesting and it's like wild. Not interesting, wild. Like, what are the chances or odds, or what a coincidence? He looks like hell. Like, all these paparazzi videos are pictures of him coming out of the bushes wherever he's at right now, like out of his house, hotels. I don't know where Alec Baldwin is, to be honest, but the man has not slept. And I can't even imagine what kind of, like, I don't want to get into detail and get graphic, but like, I don't know what he saw, but it's like permanently in his brain now, that visual of him shooting someone and watching them bleed out. And I shouldn't even, like, I feel like I'm being insensitive even saying bleed out, but it's like a soldier at war shooting someone, then they have PTSD. He's totally I can't imagine him. He probably already, it's gonna change his life forever, and it's gonna be a long journey of like, how do you, I guess you move on eventually. Just time heals everything, especially horrible things. I guess that's honestly the only healer. When the worst stuff, I don't want to say shit, when the worst things happen in this world, when the worst, horrific, tragic, sad, gory events happen, sometimes the only healer is time. Like, that's it. That's all. Like, sometimes you just have to ride the days out for years until it feels okay again. And I know that after breakups, it's like you just, it's a ride. Ride time until you feel better. Anyways, okay. Oh, I love this account. I said Africa Black in the beginning because this Instagram account is so lit. Her name is Africa Black. She's a writer. She's a consultant and writer. She's at Africa Brooke. Oh, did I say Africa Black? On my note? It's probably how my brain read her name, but it's Brooke. Africa Brooke. And she has come out with these amazing pieces of writing, these little Instagram posts, and I want to find a couple of them and read them because they are so on point. And she's commenting a lot, she's writing about current times and the way things are. And hold on, let me find it. I love this one. Here we go. I'm just gonna read it and move on. You can let this sink in and you can think about it and whatever. Here we go. The reality is that this unforgiving culture, casual dehumanization, public shaming spectacles, outwoking one another, oppression Olympics, the extremes of identity politics, binary thinking, refusal to accept diversity of thought, rebranded division tactics, etc., isn't going to magically fix itself. As fully grown autonomous adults, we all play a part in opting out of this game. Yeah. I was gonna say something. I was like, I'm not playing it. I can't. I agree with that. I'm like, I hate it. Here we go. This one I love. Africa Brooke on Instagram, second post I'm going to read here, says, I am not anti-woke. Be as woke as you like. In fact, we need more people to be awake. That can only be a good thing. But what we are collectively seeing today is far from progressive. It's regressive and disturbing. I'm all for people wanting to create a better world. I'm all for people calling out genuine injustice. What I'm not for is extremism in any form, entitlement, denial of reality in favor of an imagined utopia that demands to pick a side and division masked as progress. That's where you lose me. I think I like that one a little bit more. But she's a great writer. I love what she's putting out. She's making some statements about current events, and you know what? She's writing what I'm thinking. A lot of us are thinking. I'm sure you might be thinking, but I just love like the division masked as progress. What I'm not for is extremism in any form, entitlement, denial of reality in favor of an I love that. Denial of reality in favor of an imagined utopia. Denial of reality in favor of an imagined utopia. That seems to be what's going on. Like when things just didn't make sense in 2020, for example, you're like, none of this adds up. None of this makes sense. This is not reality. This isn't actually like especially, I don't want to go back in time, but the other one, what was the line I really liked? Refusal to accept diversity of thought. Oh, yeah. Outwoking one another, oppression Olympics, the extremes of identity politics, binary thinking. Yeah, diversity of thought. Nuance is fucking dead now. Like, life is all about nuance, and like, let's define, what the fuck is it? Let me just go and, why am I even, okay, Jacqueline. Sometimes I have to Google stuff to remember. Nuance, the subtle difference in or shade of meaning, expression, or sound. It's important in conversation. It's important to consider nuances in conversation and acknowledge that life is full of nuances, and they're like black and white. Nuance in the word gray, are those like, dude, I'm in my own, I'm like, I just got, something just sparked my brain. It's like the gray areas of life, the subtleties of life. Does this make any sense? Is someone out there, or is anyone, does this track? Is anyone? Africa Brooke on Instagram, go look her up, read her stuff. She makes sense when she writes things very well. So what was the one line though? Hold on, I wanted to go back to it. Binary thinking. Relating to, composed of, or involving two things. Binary, of course. I guess, is that another way of saying like black and white thinking? Two things. Binary thinking, also known as dichotomous thinking, happens when even complex concepts, ideas, and problems are overly simplified into being one side or another. Yes, that's how my brain saw it. Okay. So, yeah. Things are, that's why okay, you're like, well, why were you talking about nuance and that whole bit? It's because that's, in my opinion, what's missing. Nuance is fucking dead. Especially in conversation. People don't consider it. It's like, either think this or you think that, and anything else, any little other things don't, they get shunned, they get shut down, they get squashed. And anyways, let's see if I have any more things I'm gonna note her. I was gonna go on BuzzFeed.com. Are any celebrities in hot water right now? Not Alec Baldwin, that's like a whole thing. I'm like thinking of, is there any gossip that I've heard about recently I could talk about? What's Demi Lovato doing? So one thing I used to do a lot last year is when I podcasted, I used to do a lot of BuzzFeed quizzes. So I'd go on BuzzFeed.com and I'd read a quiz. Excuse me. Oh, wait, Jay-Z's on Instagram? Okay, there's your news of the day. Jay-Z joined Instagram for 24 hours, promoted, quote, "the harder they fall," end quote, and dipped. And honestly, I don't blame him. He promoted is that a new song? And then dipped. Okay. Pump and dump. Pumped his song and dumped his gram. 49 gifts for couples who've been together so long that they've run out of gifts to get each other. Jesus Christ. Sometimes, okay, I have a love-hate with BuzzFeed because sometimes it's so ridiculous, but sometimes it's like, that's why I go to it, is for the ridiculous content. But anyways, last year I used to do BuzzFeed quizzes during my show. Like, I'd end the show with a quiz. Dude, I'm going to eat ice cream and I'm going to find out right now what my most dominant personality trait is. Let's do it and let's end the show. Yeah, I would end the show with these, or I would do an entire episode of BuzzFeed quizzes because it gives me topics to talk about. Like, while I take a quiz, I go on tangents, if that makes sense, because the questions on the quiz will spark an idea in my brain and then I'll talk about it. And okay, pick a classic. Okay, this is the actual quiz. I just clicked it and I've been eating. Let me say this about 2021. This is the year of ice cream for me. Like, I'm ingesting a pint a week on average, which my former self wouldn't touch ice cream for like a whole, like I would eat it like once a year. I would never buy myself ice cream. I was so like, oh my God, like unhealthy. I would eat a lot of like fake ice cream, like Halo Top, and I would make like healthy ice cream with like bananas. Anyways, this year it's like a pint of Ben and Jerry's a week, not just like one brand. Okay, I got my other brands. Shout out Jenny's. Shout out So Delicious, because I do eat a lot of dairy-free So Delicious ice cream. It's like honestly, the new one I just had, So Delicious. Go to the freezer section in the grocery store. So delicious. It's so good. It's like dairy-free with cashew milk, and it's... Where is it? I think it's new. It's so good. Okay, the salted caramel cluster is like the classic. I used to always get that one, but they have this new one that's like salted brownie. Where is it? I'm gonna find it. Maybe it wasn't this brand. Salted brown. It's like salted caramel brownie, I think is the flavor. It's so good. So go to the grocery store, go to So Delicious, go to the non-dairy section and get So Delicious. So delicious. Salted caramel brownie. But yeah, I've been eating a lot of ice cream this year, so this quiz is perfect. Eat at this ice cream buffet and we'll reveal your most dominant personality trait. I'm curious. What do you think okay, wait, should I guess what my most dominant personality trait is before I do this quiz? What's a personality trait, first of all? Dude, I am... My most dominant personality trait is... sarcasm? No, it's not even a personality trait. What's my personality? I don't know what, dude. I don't know. Like, wait. Personality. I have to actually... Brain cells. Oh my God, 638 primary personality traits. I can't. That's too many. Let's just get some ideas here. Active, adventurous, aggressive, ambitious. Okay, wait, I'm gonna pick one really quick. Happy. Dude, I think... Okay, wait. Or fun. Wild, warm, unique, sporty. I have a lot, but my most dominant, as of now, as of this season of my life... I'm feeling elegant. I just read that one on the list. I am feeling elegant and classy lately. Feeling like a woman. Like a classic woman. Just, yeah. think, what's the other one here? Easygoing. I think that's my vibe right now. My most dominant. I'm just easygoing. Yeah. Guys, I need to do the quiz and end the show. Holy shit, what is this, a 2-hour episode? I don't care. Pick a classic flavor. Vanilla, chocolate, mint chocolate chip, or strawberry. I'm going mint. If mint's an option, I'm taking it. I grew up eating a lot of mint chocolate chip ice cream out of the Dairy Gold. It was the Dairy Gold. Remember the boxes of ice cream you'd get at the grocery store? I want them to bring those back. I get the box of mint chocolate chip ice cream as a kid. That was my favorite. Pick another flavor. Coffee, pistachio, only if it's gelato, only if I'm in Italy. Cookies and cream, or caramel. To pick another flavor. Bitch, I'm in Italy. I'm eating pistachio gelato. I'm doing pistachio. Pick a fruity flavor. Okay, whatever I pick the quiz result is gonna tell me my most dominant personality. So I got to keep that in mind. Mango, raspberry, lemon, coconut. I'm going, if I'm eating ice cream and it's fruity, I don't want it, to be honest. Unless it's strawberry. Coconut, raspberry, lemon. I love lemon. I don't know. That sounds good. Like, if this ice cream was like lemon, if there's like lemon bars chopped up inside of it, that would be so good. Okay, I'm picking lemon. Pick another flavor. Is this all I'm doing on the quiz? How many questions are there? Just like, okay, I'll do this quick. Pick another flavor. Cookie dough, bubblegum, peanut butter, or matcha. Fuck off. Okay, first of all, raise your hand if you know my opinion about matcha. If you don't know my opinion on matcha, it's so important that you guys know my opinions, right? Why I'm even bringing this up. I just feel like, oh my God, you guys need to know that I fucking hate matcha. It tastes like horsey. And I only know what horsey tastes like because I've eaten it before, because I used to have horses growing up. And I like, literally, I can smell hay just thinking about it. And that is exactly what matcha tastes like. I'm picking cookie dough, classic. Pick another flavor. Cotton candy, marshmallow, rum raisin, or Rocky Road. I recently had Rocky Road, and I used to kind of hate those marshmallows in it when I was a kid, but now I kind of like it. So I'm going Rocky Road. Okay, pick some soft serve. As a former Dairy Queen, pick some soft serve. As a former Dairy Queen employee, I worked there for like 4 months. I gotta go black and white. I gotta go half and half. You got vanilla dipped in chocolate, black and white, vanilla, or raspberry vanilla. That dip, though, is pretty good. It's kind of waxy. I used to dip the cones in the chocolate. Like, I'd have a heart attack every time I turned it upside down because I would think, oh, it's going to fall, and then it never did. And it would drip everywhere. It was messy. Dude, fast food restaurants, if you've ever worked in a fast food restaurant, they have a scent. And the scent behind the counter where you're making the food is a combination of, in my case, it was like ice cream machine and like dairy, like milking parlor, because we literally had these bags of, I don't know if I can expose this about Dairy Queen, I'm sure it's like common knowledge. We had these bags of liquid ice cream that would go in these, and they were giant bags. You'd have to like put them up. They like went behind the wall behind the machines in a different room, so it's kind of smelled like a milking parlor, like a dairy farm mixed with like stainless steel appliances where you're like making that, you're like blending up the blizzards. But the most pungent smell that you constantly smelled, or that I did working at a fast food restaurant, was the scent of that rag. That rag, okay? That damp rag you're constantly using all day long to wipe the counters down and wipe everything down. Like it. Grateful for the experience. It made me who I am today. It made me a hard worker. It made me a more empathetic person, or made me more my heart goes out. If you're working at a fast food restaurant right now, my heart goes out. I hope those rags don't smell as bad as the rags I used did, because my last day at Dairy Queen, I had to unclog the men's toilet. It was a big old shit, and clean puke up. Oh yeah, that's how I went out. So I'll never forget that last day of work. Hardest day on the job. Last day of the job was the hardest day of the job. And you know what's crazy, or not crazy, but like my manager, it's like, this is my last day, so of course you're gonna make me do the hard, like, nah, I guess there's no one else to do it. Pick an ice cream pop. I'm not a big fan of ice cream pops, but you know what? I gotta go with the strawberry crunch here. This is like the strawberry shortcake one you get at the gas station. The other ones are kind of like bougie looking, like they're like too classy, like cherry vanilla, chocolate vanilla, which is, it's like striped. It's like a popsicle or a pineapple popsicle. No, I'm going strawberry crunch because those are good. Okay, those are real. Those are good. I haven't had one in a while. I feel like ice cream sandwiches and strawberry shortcake, like classic ice cream sandwiches and strawberry shortcake, ice cream bars are most underrated ice cream. Pick a loaded scoop. You can load my scoop. Oreo chocolate, vanilla with dulce de leche. Fuck. Strawberries and cream or cookie crunch. Pick a loaded scoop. Dude, Oreo chocolate, 100%. It's got like, the pictures are very juicy. Like there's a lot of sauce. They're big ice cream scoops. There's a lot of toppings. They just look good and beefy. And like when you want ice cream, this is how I want it personally. Like I don't like just a scoop of vanilla ice cream. Like I need 100 things going on around it. Not always. Okay, well, like, you know what I mean. I need like a sauce. I need a little drizzle of something. Okay. Pick a sauce for your, speaking of sauce, pick a sauce for your ice cream. Caramel sauce, marshmallow sauce, strawberry sauce, or chocolate sauce. I'm going, ooh, God, I don't know if I can pick between caramel and chocolate. Both? Caramel? Okay, wait, sometimes I say caramel, I just realized that. Sometimes I say caramel, sometimes I say caramel. Caramel. I'm going, here's the thing. I usually pick caramel sauce because my ice cream has chocolate in it already, so it's already got that, like the chocolate's already covered in the ice cream, so then I want the caramel vibe as the sauce, because that's like the missing component. So I'm going to go caramel. Finally, last question, I'm going to end the show. Pick an ice cream topping. Oh my God, I'm so fat. Brownie chunks, cookie, no, like I saw sprinkles and then I saw next to it brownie chunks and I'm like, duh, like not sprinkles. Like if brownie chunks are an option, what? You got to pick those. Marshmallows, no. Or cookie dough. I got to pick between brownie chunks or cookie dough. Cookie dough's already in the ice cream. I'm going brownie chunks. Okay, what is my most dominant personality trait? Here we go. Caring. Eat at this ice cream buffet and we'll reveal your most dominant personality trait. Caring. Okay. The picture is literally a woman and her dog. You have a calming energy. Hold on. You have a calming energy and people and animals alike gravitate toward you. You're the type of person who goes out of the way to do good deeds and make a difference. You truly have one of the biggest hearts. Dude, me cleaning up, being a pick-me girl at the party. It all makes sense. I go out of my way to do good deeds and make a difference. I'm laughing because it's true. I don't know. I feel like, okay, I feel like that's not my most, well, okay, I am a Cancer, not to bring up the zodiac, my zodiac sign, but the thing is, I recognize about myself is that I have a natural inkling, or like a natural, I have like a desire, or it's like not, I don't even try, it just happens. Like I just want to nurture and take care of things and make sure people are okay. That's why I think I would have been a great nurse if I could go back in time, or like some sort of like caretaker. Like I just love taking care of people. I love hosting parties. I love making sure like everyone's having a good time, everyone's happy, and their bellies are full, and everyone's enjoying themselves. And I just like to create the vibe and like set the I like playing music for people. I like making other people feel good about themselves, okay? Isn't that a quote somewhere on Instagram? Like, and isn't that like a Gary Vee quote? Or like a Tony Robbins, make others feel good about themselves. Dude, it's not how much you get, it's how much you give. Your net worth is your network, okay? I will say this though. Okay, yes, I am caring. I feel like I'm a warm, should I get into this? Something I've been kind of hard on myself. Okay. Jesus, this is going to go on for a while now. I can already feel it. I've been a little bit bitchy lately, or like, how do I say it? Jaded, or I just don't I feel like I've been a little more cold than I usually am. And I think the reason for that, and let me unpack this really quick, because I mentioned earlier, in my past, it's like I used to be bubbly, or not bubbly, excuse me. I used to be a chronic people pleaser, and I was like really smiley and like, yeah, like I just said yes to everything and let people walk all over me. But I did that just to make people happy and keep the peace. And I wanted people to like me because I always felt like I didn't fit in, or I was an outcast in the friend group, and I was trying to get in the group, and I was always on the outside, that type of thing. So the reason why I feel like I'm a little more cold and less bubbly and like, I don't know if the word is friendly, because I'm friendly. It's like I'm now starting to say no, like just in the last like year. Like I'm actually using my voice to stand up for myself now. I'm saying no to things that don't align with my values or what I want, or I say no to things that are unhealthy for me, and that don't serve me or my life. Like, I'm taking care of myself by saying no now. I'm taking care of my and it contributes the most obviously to my mental health, because it's like before I would get stretched so thin saying yes to everything, like being nice to people, just like twirling around, and then I would exhaust myself for other people, and then I felt empty, and I didn't have a sense of self. I didn't have a sense of who I was, because I felt like I was doing things constantly for other people. It's always about it wasn't about me. Like, what do I want? Okay. So now that I'm doing that, I don't know if I'm like distancing myself from people. Maybe it's causing me to grow away from people, or yeah, kind of like that. Because I'm not just gonna go like hang out and say yes to something that I don't want to go to. Like, I don't do things I don't want to do. And like, sometimes in life, not all the time. Sometimes you got to suck it up. You got to go to the event. You got to show up to the party. You got to say hello to whatever. You got to go to the birthday party, whatever it is. Even if you don't want to do it, you got to do it. Sometimes you just have to suck it up. But I don't do a lot of that anymore. And I do things. I'm trying to live a life. I'm trying to, what is the fucking phrase? Brene Brown, take your power back, or stand in your power, own your power. But for me, it's like a lot of saying no, sharing my opinions, which is a very aggressive, dominant, masculine trait. I know that. I know that running my mouth on a podcast, bitching about society, bitching about like whatever's going on in my life, just constantly like vomiting out opinions it almost, I feel like it's like a negative, it comes across probably negative, but it's kind of like it's just like, I guess, whatever. I'm like trying, just being real, or I'm being real and I'm being raw and I'm being vocal, because did I not have a say in the past? Did I not really have, I already said it. It's like I didn't have a sense of who I was. So to make up for that, to make up for all those years in my teens, like I remember this in high school and in college, and then like my first like couple of years here in San Diego, to make up for all of that time where it's honestly a lack of self-love too, and a lack of, because I feel like I was constantly wishing and wanting to be something I wasn't, and being friends with people who I thought I would like versus people who I actually liked, or like I always wanted to be friends with like the most popular people because I wanted to be associated with them because I wanted to be popular too. Like I had the wrong intentions. I didn't love myself. I was trying to change myself. All the things. And so now to make up for that, I'm on my show talking out what I like, what I don't like. I'm finding my identity. I'm finding who I am. And I guess Jesus, this went on for a little bit too long past that quiz, but the purpose of me saying this is to not forgive myself, but like be a little easier on myself about the fact that I'm like, here's the deal. If I was fully like, I don't care what other people think about me and whatever, if I was fully like that, I wouldn't even be in this, on this tangent right now. Because here's the deal. I know that there's a piece of me posting my podcast that still judges that I'm like this, like that I'm, and I think it's like as if it's a negative thing, which is like ridiculous, because I'm like, dude, I am who I am. This is just me talking on a microphone, unfiltered, unedited, stream of consciousness. I shouldn't judge any part of myself. Like, this is just who I am. But I think sometimes I'm like, I'm hanging on. A piece of me is like still hanging on to wanting to be something that I'm not, wanting to be that dainty little butterfly of a woman who's softer spoken and like cuter and like more feminine in her voice. And like part of me is like, Jacqueline, why aren't you like that? Like, because to me it's like, I guess I've idealized that. In my past, I idealized that type of woman who's not like assertive and strong-minded and strong-willed and like vocal. Like I've idealized this literal Disney princess who's just like twirling around, like whatever. And then of course, yeah, social media. I'm exposed to like all kinds of people my age, and I look around, I'm like, because you do as you do on it's just like natural. It's like you just happen to follow people, and you look around, you're just like, what would that life be like where you're just like fucking frolicking and you're just being like, I don't know, you don't have a need to like shove your fucking opinions down people's throats on a microphone once a week, and you're just like, I don't know. I guess I do struggle with comparison a little bit still too. Yeah, I'm like a little bit hard on myself. Guys, this is like, go to therapy, right? Jacqueline, go to your therapist. Get off the microphone. Yeah. Does that make any sense? You know what it might be though? What I'm comparing myself to, or like what I'm seeing, and I'm like, why can't I just be like that? Is who I was. Okay, this is a weird loop. It's like who I was in the past, where I was trying to like, I was into like I was like into, I don't know what I'm saying, guys, like looking good for other people, or like trying to please other people. Everyone's on their own journey. I need to get the fuck off the show right now. I need to end the show. Why did I get on this again? Oh, I'm like making up for my younger years where I was just really insecure, and I was a people pleaser, and I was wishing I was something I wasn't, and I idealized, or I like wanted to hang around certain types of people that I thought were cool and blah blah. And the truth of the matter is, every time I've hung out with the quote unquote popular crowd, or I'm in this outside position, and this could be in high school, this could be in college, it could be post college, like going to parties here in San Diego, whatever it is, like since I've been here now, 3 years, I've like experienced some shit. It's like every time I get into that, I get from the position of like, oh, I'm kind of on the outside, I don't really know anyone, or I do know people, and I have an in to get into the group, or to get into the, like the friend circle. I'm always disappointed. It's always a letdown. It's like, it's never what I thought it was going to be. And then I realized, like, I actually enjoy, like, I'd rather just hang out with myself or my, like, 2 best friends over this quote unquote popular crowd. Because it's just a lot of, like, because I don't fucking, like, normally it's like you're on the outside for a reason, bitch. Like, you don't actually fit in with those people. There's a reason for that. Stop trying to like fit in. I'm really talking hard. I'm like coaching myself right now. It's like, Jacqueline, you're on the outside, or you don't naturally click with those people because you don't naturally click with those. That's not your group. That's not your crowd. I think an issue or something, and I was just talking to, earlier today on a meeting, I was just talking to someone about this. I was like, my next phase, my next journey in life is finding those people, finding my people. I feel like I've chased the wrong people for so long. It's like nothing lasted because those weren't my people. I was trying to be like them. I was trying to like be cool, do whatever I thought was cool, and I just want to be around people that flow and fit naturally with who I am, and it's not like I'm forcing it. That's how it felt when I was younger. It just always felt like I was like forcing friendships, like in high school especially, like I always wanted to go to the dances with the most popular group. And I usually figured out a way to do it. Like I usually found out a way to do it, but it never felt like I was actually friends with any of those people. It was just like, oh, I got invited by, or I got asked to a dance by like one of the guys that, I don't know, like it was just so dumb. So yeah, okay, cool. Episode 298, that was a journey. We went through Halloween. When I faked, I was like, I can't fake having fun. Okay, we talked about that. We talked about, let me go on my list. We talked about Fiesta Island. We talked about the Invasion show. We talked about Alec Baldwin. We talked about Shiba Inu, the metaverse, Facebook. I baked cookies. I read some Africa Brooke quotes, and I did a BuzzFeed quiz. I found out my most dominant personality trait apparently is that I'm caring, based on the ice cream I chose on the quiz. And then I wrapped it up by saying, like, yo, girl, be yourself, and the people that are meant for you will find you. Or whatever the quotes are. It's like, maybe everyone could sense that, like, I wasn't being myself. I was being fake or pretending, or I think people can sense that. It's rooted in insecurity though, and you know what, my mom called me out on it last year. She goes, you know what I think it is, Jacqueline? I think it's she's just like bold and straight up with me. She's like, I think you're just really insecure. And that was fucking true. That was so true. Like, you remove insecurity, you add self-love and self-acceptance, and you get Jacqueline today. Like, that is me now. I have a little, everybody has their insecurity still, right? But like, I was literally insecure about the things that made me who I am for so long. And look where it left me. Like, I feel like I have to now, I'm like rebuilding, refining my, like I have to, it's like a little journey I'm on. I've been on, you know, I'm already there. It's like, bitch, I've arrived. Like, I'm ready to now apply, like move forward, march forward with my life with this evolved, better version of myself. Because that's all I want to do. I just want to get better every day. And I don't want to repeat the same patterns, the same BS that I had issues with a year ago or 2 years ago. That's my whole life. I'm on a mission in life to just spend time and work on myself and grow from my past and my negative behaviors and patterns and things that don't serve me. So just a lot of insecurity, I'll say that. My 20s has, it just doesn't, I wish I could have snapped out of it when I was like fucking 18 so I could have enjoyed college a little more, you know what I mean? It's like, ugh. Jacqueline, you overthink everything. It's not that serious. It's not that deep. Just like go have fun. Just go fucking dancing at the club. Like just have fun like normal people. Yeah, try having my fucking brain. Like, it's, I think I'm just highly observant and analytical, and it's like, I'll say this though, I'm just gonna make sense of what just happened on the end of the show here for like the last 15-20 minutes. I can sum everything up by saying that this is clearly something that has been buried or like on my mind, and I just dumped it out. I addressed it, and that's it. Like, it's not like, oh my God, it's not that serious. Like, it's just like, whatever. I don't know, at my show, I'm keeping it. So happy week. What day is it? It's Thursday. I should have recorded on Sunday. Didn't do it. I put out a podcast every Sunday, for the most part. I podcast once a week now. And yeah, if you haven't already, please subscribe. Hit the subscribe button or follow button now, I think it is, on Apple Podcasts or Spotify. And yeah, I'll plug Patreon again. If you want to show some support for the show, you can head over to patreon.com/TJMS. And yeah, go check it out. Hope you had a great week. I hope you're having a great week. Hope you had a fun Halloween. And March 1st, 2020 was 1 year, 8 months, and 3 days ago. Okay, I'm going to end the show with that. Have a great day. Hit that subscribe button. Follow me on Instagram at Jacqueline Monroe. And I will talk to you next week. Okay, bye.